Welcome to yet another episode of me showing you guys wrestlers that I've personally met. Today's episode is going to be dedicated to wrestlers that I've also personally met. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and get this thing going. Hold on. Now, normally, normally I have a bit of a theme when I show these wrestlers. The problem is that, I rarely ever think about the theme until I actually put the videos up. Cause I know that I'm trying to make that into a theme. Uh, it's complicated, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try to. Oh God, let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Here we go. What's happening with my computer right now? All right. First up, I don't know if this is going to get whatchamacallit or not. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna go tell you guys about a wrestler by the name of Terry Yaki. His wrestler name is Terry Yaki. So that's I want that to be a thing. By the way, Jazzy Yang is Jimmy Wang Yang's daughter. Just so y'all know. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing going.
From New City, and now weighing 366 pounds. They are the real deal. Terry Young, superstar Jay Lucas. Top three.
I'm the real one.
Let's hold on a second. Let's hold on a second. Last night, we took it down, but that was a fluke. You see, I thought that the show was in Orlando, but instead, we came to this trashy town. Let me give y'all a little bit of information. This is the real deal, no matter what the sauce. Terrel, and I am the astronaut kid. Enter the Latin drip, superstar Jay Lucas. And we are the hottest tag team in not only the Southeast, but in all professional wrestling. So I don't care what tag team y'all have in the back, line them up and we're not down because ain't nobody topping the top team. The team up, the integrator, Malik Bosi, the bias, Eli Knight, Culture.
All right, Terry, let's go. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Hear about the goose. Yo!
Hey, 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 get off. There we go. Working that heel work. Let's go. Yeah, I'm crazy for that one, bro. That's two.
culture.
Nice. Woo.
Shut up! You almost out! You cheated! They cheated! You got out!
So, all right, hold on. So, obviously, if you saw my last video, you obviously know that I met Culture Inc. A few times, but in that video, I also met. Thanks for that. Well, thanks for that vote of confidence, Megs. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so obviously, if you saw my last video, you know that I've met Culture Inc. But in that video, which I should have shown the other one because that I was introducing y'all to Teriyaki. He's a wrestler who he called he's a teriyaki. He is a he got because he got the sauce and he's a good, like I say, he's a good wrestler, and I thought that that was the one that he had. I thought that that was the one that he won. I actually wanted to show a match that he won, but I couldn't find. I thought that was it, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, his name is Terry Yaki. He's the real deal. Let me go ahead and that was actually his channel. Give me a second. I'm gonna uh, uh hold on. But this is his channel, the real deal Teriyaki. Dude is like really good, by the way. This is his channel, obviously. Only 204 subscribers, man. We gotta get them numbers up because this dude is good, y'all. He's really, really, really good. Like I really wish that he got like much more recognition than he did. His tag team partner Jay Lucas, who was also in that match, I never got a chance to personally meet him, but he was a chill dude over there at the time, and I kind of hope that I kind of was hoping that I could like find him out. But yeah, this is the real deal Teriyaki, Mr. GCW. He did like 2 tours in Japan. And yeah, like I said, this is his inquiry. This is his channel. Definitely worth checking out. I'm telling y'all, man, this dude is. I met him before he went to GW because how do these cats have only a couple hundred subs? Yeah, because he's still like he's not like I don't know why he's like I don't know why people don't know who he is right now, but yeah, like but I don't think he doesn't really like personalize himself on YouTube. I think he does it more on Instagram, but dude's really good. I met him at a company called Battle Slam in Georgia. Obviously, some years back, him. It was him, Blackjack Mac and Larry Lazard, who are two guys that I'm also going to try to show in this one. But yeah, like I said, let me see if I can find Larry Lazard real quick. Because Larry Lazard, I should have. I'm a little upset because I'm a little upset with myself because honestly, I should have shown that guy from way back because Larry Lazard a few years back actually gave me a wristband that I still wear to this day. And it actually I can't show I don't really want to go too close up to the camera because if I do it'll mess up the focus. But just know that it says Cruiserweight Classic, the Larry Lazard. It's this one right here. So out of respect for him, because I definitely should have done this a lot sooner. You gotta show his match. Just give me a sec to actually find it. One. Shoot, because what I want to do is I want to show. Uh, Give me a second, y'all. Is this it? Is this a channel? Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I definitely should have like shown this stuff sooner. Yeah, it's wild that I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm genuinely like upset that like these guys don't really get like a lot of a big following because once again, great wrestlers, cool dudes. Here we go. I'll show this match. I can't find a lot of Larry's matches, and I think that this is his channel. I'm not sure. Oh crap! I think it is. Hold on. I think Larry got some numbers, dog. Hold on. All right, here we go. A little backstory with this one. I actually met both of these wrestlers. These wrestlers are like I met both of these wrestlers at one time. I met Larry at a Battle Slam, and I met his opponent Trevor Ion at a show we called UCW. So here we go. 2 of 4.
The following contest is a singles bout set for one fall.
Why would I pay you that? But I seriously hope that this uniform does not get me. I hope the theme song doesn't get this video.
Others perceive me as strange.
Nothing is forever.
The following contest is a singles bout set for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my left, he is classy, Larry Lazar. His opponent to my right, from the throne room of hell via the ATL, he is the original Gothic Gangsta. He is Trevor Eha.
Larry Lazar making his return to Southern States Pro just a few weeks ago at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, taking on a man who has been a staple in this promotion for a long time, Trevor Eon. Show of respect to start things off between Eon and Lazar. Immediately gets control of the waist of Lazard. Lazard gets a handful of hair, but Eon still tries to get him up. But Lazard into a pin right out of the gate.
Looking for the upset over the veteran here. An SSP staple facing off with a newcomer. Larry Lazard's been rather impressive here in his short run in SSP. Looking to pull off a quick one.
Trying to do everything he can to catch Trevor Eon off guard. Going back and forth with those pinning attempts.
Lazard trying to get the crowd rallied behind him. Arn elbow lockup, and now Lazard looking for waist control on Trevor Eon. Off the waist. Boot right to the head.
Got a lot of height on that one, and Trevor Eon having to hop to the outside of the ring and think about it for a second. It's not often that we see Trevor Eon caught off guard, but Lazar's been able to do that.
Oh. Impressive athleticism there. The referee begins the count. Trevor Eon, no hurry yet to get back into the ring.
You see the look in Trevor's eyes. He's waiting to pick his spot every time Lazar thinks he's got something in mind. Trevor Eon gets out of the way, but Eon's turning his back on Lazard, but still knew it was coming.
Picking his spot there. Lazard certainly looking to get under the skin of Trevor Eon.
Springboards off the top.
Getting shades of 96 Rey Mysterio right now with all these fake outs.
Both men in the face of each other, and you do not want to get in the face of the original Gothic Gangster because that's exactly what's going to happen 100% of the time.
Absolutely not. Oh, Trevor Eon showing off what he can do.
Wants the Gothplex. That scout, he got the hand on the top rope, doing everything he can to get out of this predicament. But look at Eon turning it into a powerbomb. Lateral press for the cover. Just the two.
Showing some fight here. Eon focused as ever.
The striking and the grappling of Trevor Eon is awe-inspiring. And here's another example of that corkscrew European uppercut dive. He's got the arms pinned for the cover, but Lazard's still able to power out.
Looks like that. You see the way he held down the wrist of Larry Lazard into the mat, making it that much harder for Lazard to kick out now. Looking modified abdominal stretch here on the ground.
Moving into a chin lock as well. The crowd here trying to will Larry Lazard back to his feet. A lot of classy Larry Lazard fans in attendance here at Steady Hand Beer Company.
If you want to combat the high-flying style, this is certainly the way to do it. Right now, Trevor Eon's tied him into a pretzel. A figure four with the arm and leg.
Lazard able to fight out of it, but look at Eon immediately up, and he's got the Gothplex.
So make so dangerous. He can snap that Gotflex from out of nowhere now.
Under the cover again. With the bridge from Lazard to get out of it. Pushes him right back down. Does Eon. Now the knee on the chest. And Lazard still getting out of it. Ooh, unbelievable athleticism on display.
Showing off that core strength. Trevor Eon again now. Pump handle position.
The hell does Eon have in mind here, Carmen?
They're looking to put away the young upstart. Quick roll up.
Into another rolling pin, but just a one.
Lazard looking for that quick technical pin, and now right to the temple of Eon. He took a moment to stumble, now down to his knees.
Springboard into the enziguri from Larry Lazard. Waiting a little bit of space. Now he's got a moment to think about what he's going to do next. Try to find a way to catch Trevor Eon off guard. He knows Eon can catch him from so many different angles. Larry Lazard looks like he's thinking about another pin, but instead rolls out of it with the kick to the head once again of Eon. And Eon looks like he might be rocked here, Carm.
This is with the forearm now. Lazard again going for another second pin, but rolls through.
Right back into it once again.
And Lazard had too much momentum there. Opted to catch him with the rebound, and now what does Lazard have in mind?
He's calling for something. Got Trevor Eon in his sights. Goes up top and catches him with another enziguri.
It's got to be it.
Rolls over Eon. Legs are hooked, but Eon out at two.
The Hell King Supreme manages to get his shoulders up now. He was going to be able to capitalize here, right?
It's a great question. Right now, Larry Lazard has thrown a lot of his best weapons at Trevor Eon, but Trevor Eon's staying in this fight. And as you know as well as I do, Trevor Eon is extremely resilient. If he can fight through the onslaught that we're seeing of Lazard, who knows what happens next? Look at Eon. Asking you shall receive. Eon immediately shoots back to his feet, dives under the awaiting attack from Lazard. Lazard sends himself to the opposite side of the ring.
That's not a standoff you want to find yourself part of.
Spine buster and rolls out of it. Another press for the cover. And you can see Eon was trying to work his way over, trying to also press down his legs on the legs of Larry Lazard, keep him from kicking out, but Lazard able to kick out just in the nick of time.
Eon getting a little frustrated here with the young Lazard. Perhaps Eon thought it was going to be a much easier night at the office.
Eon's got Lazard now perched on the top turnbuckle. And Lazard defiant with a slap to the dome of Eon, and Eon returns one back in kind.
Precarious position here for both men.
Hell King Supreme wants the superplex. It turns it into a Falcon Arrow off the top. Can Eon capitalize now? He's got to turn over for that cover. He's got to do it now, Carm.
Incredible strength for Eon. Is this it?
Lazard, he's got him tight in the cradle, but reversal from Eon. Both men going right back to back with these cover attempts.
Both men trying to find.
What the hell is that? That's Hakeem Young.
The body snatcher. A spear to Eon and a spear to Lazard. What the hell is going on?
Taking out both men.
Take a moment to check in with Josh Wheeler to see the official ruling.
The newest weapon in the army of Taliaferro, Hakeem Young. Lazard stacked on top of Eon as the body snatcher goes all the way up top with Taliaferro and Brandon Watley looking on. Oh my God. Be careful in there, buddy.
Alrighty. I think what really hurts me the most about this video specifically is that like I want to say this is Larry's channel, and Larry looks like he has about 5. Look, Larry's making some numbers. He got like 5,000 subs on here, but like like he's doing the darn thing. But like that's his most recent video that he's had. That's the most recent video that is on there, and that's from like 10 months ago. So I don't know specifically. Like I do know that like he was actually that was a heavy. Yeah, he was. He was a big guy. Like big guys can do splashes. Like look up Bronson Reed when you get a chance. But yeah, that was like that was Larry Lazard. Like I said, the Larry Lazard and Trevor Arion, I actually met both of them. I met Larry at the Battle Slime event, and I met Trevor Arion when I was doing extra work over at UCW, also in Georgia. And one thing I like about Trevor Arion is that his gimmick is different. His gimmick is different as far as like what you see like black dudes do, because he basically kind of has the whole king. He basically has like the whole Kane thing going on. He has the whole goth thing going on. It's basically like I don't want to say the devil, but like if you remember Kane's old gimmick from like way back, he's basically doing that, but as a black dude. And honestly, there's so much that you can do with that with him because that's why he calls himself the gothic gangster. And that's kind of why he had the mask at the beginning. And it was actually like that was like one of the things that he had going on, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But like, he's also a scary dude in general. Like if you actually like meet him in person, he'll sometimes like wear the red contact lenses and make his eyes look like they're on fire. Yeah, old Kane, exactly. And he was, like I said, really good wrestler. But like Larry, the thing about Larry is that like he be busy. He got like a lot of he wears a lot of hats. So like I don't know if he's like I think he's probably just taking a break from wrestling. But like every time I see him, it's like as you can obviously tell, the dude is good. So definitely check out Larry Lazard when you got the chance. Also check out Trevor Arion when you got the chance. The gentleman, the other three gentlemen at the end of the stable, I am not too familiar with them, but I can only imagine. Like, I mean, the way that he like speared everybody, dude was a good wrestler as well. So I just, I hope that they're still doing things. But once again, I always check out. Like, if you happen to have an indie company in your neighborhood, check them out. There could be like another champion just cooking in your backyard. You just might not know it. Now, before I get into this other wrestler, I want to show this video. Hold on. All right, now. All right, so let me just go ahead. Now, I'm letting y'all know right now, before I show this video, this is a graphic warning, okay? This is going to show something really kind of dangerous here. So just bear with me when I show this, okay? I'm not happy to show this, but for context purposes, you're going to understand why I am showing it. So if you guys have weak stomachs or if you guys kind of have an idea what this feels like, there's a warning right here. Once again, this is going to get graphic, so just bear with me. We're not going to try this at home. I'm not saying you will, but I'm just saying it's a graphic thing it's a graphic thing to see. It's not a graphic thing to like do. It's a graphic thing to see. You'll understand. Give me 1 second.
Now he looks like oh gosh. Oh my gosh, if he executes this maneuver from the top rope. Oh, and he just jacked his jaw with a forearm. What is this? What is this? Charade getting on the top floor in the high rank district. Here he goes. Crossing himself. Oh! Crossing himself. Oh!
He's done. Two. I got it.
Now, I show that because that incident happened. Maybe that incident happened, or that video was uploaded 12 years ago. That gentleman, who at the time went by the name Charade, obviously you saw that video, and also that video got viral like ridiculously quickly because of what happened and how it happened. But what a lot of people don't like to talk about is the fact that he came back. It was a black screen. Oh, okay. Well, okay. For those who didn't see the video, the wrestler actually like did a the wrestler. Okay, for the sake of here, I'm like obviously, yeah, because it was like I said, it's pretty graphic. So here, I'm just gonna put it in the chat for those who didn't see it. But the reason why I show that is because he broke his neck. A gentleman went for a backflip, a double backflip off the top, landed face first onto the ground, and hurt his neck. And it was pretty gruesome. But what a lot of people like to go back to that video as a way to talk about the dangers of professional wrestling. But what they forget to mention is that he did recover, he did come back, and he's still wrestling today. As his name. Hold on. Here we go. Needless to say, the gentleman did a double backflip. He did a double backflip. He landed face first onto the ground, hurting his neck. And a lot of people don't really like to. That's not really a consolation, though. I mean, how many people break their necks and don't come back? More than you think. More than you think. There's actually a wrestler. His name is Spiral. I never met Spiral personally, but Spiral is one of the few wrestlers who obviously he died after years of being paralyzed because of a neck injury. So for every wrestler that does come back from a neck injury, there's a few that don't, and it can get pretty dangerous really quickly. But this gentleman did come back, and he's still wrestling today under the name Ariel Van Gogh.
You can't stop. Y en esos momentos llega su presentación en ese recinto. Él es haciendo sobrino en el cuadrilátero. Y en esos momentos aparece uno de los luchadores con una experiencia luchística dentro de la lucha libre mexicana y americana. Él es Tyson. Y suena la campana. He opens the doors. I don't know if I close the door.
Alrighty. So as so as I was saying, there is a so obviously if you saw my last video, then you know that I met TNT, the tag team that they went up against. But TNT, if you watched ECW or some of WWE, then you know the Dudley Boys, and it was Devon and Bubba Ray. TNT is Devon's twin sons, who like they obviously became a tag team, and they've been working in wrestling for like a while now. When you don't want your video to get copyright, well, yeah, I don't know if that song is I don't know if that song is copywritten or not, but I hope I don't get strict. I hope I don't get stricken, struck. But yeah, in any case, like I said, if you've seen the last video, you know that I met TNT. I actually am going to meet TNT at the next Reality of Wrestling show too, because they're supposed to be over there. But they remember who I was, and they're cool with me. So I was like, yay, they know who I am. But yeah, Ariel Van Gogh, the guy who got the win in that matchup, was one of my. I met him another Battle Slam event. At some point, I'm gonna have to. I gotta show the Battle Slam event at some point. But yeah, I met him. He was a cool guy. All the times that I did get a chance to meet him, there should be a picture of us doing the handstand together. Like there's a because I did a handstand that he did, the one where he went off the ropes and did the flagpole. I did the same thing on a chair, and we were just like we had a little we did a little play wrestling type of thing after a show, and like he's good. He's really, really, really good. And he made me look good. So it's like I really hope that one day I get a chance to have an actual match against him, because I know for a fact that he's going to make me look like $1 million. I didn't get a chance to I never really got a chance to personally meet Tyson Maddox, his tag team partner, the big guy. But I did get a chance to talk to him on Facebook a few times. He's a cool dude. He's just very he keeps it low key. So it's like, wait, did you say something about the Dudley Boys a few minutes ago? Yeah, TNT, the tag team that they were going up against in that match, the guys in the blue, those are Devon's sons. Those are Devon's twin sons. TNT is Devon's twin sons. And I got a chance to meet. I got a chance to meet them a few times in Georgia. I got a chance to meet them in Georgia, and they're going to be wrestling at the next Reality of Wrestling show. Yeah, cool guys, man. Cool guys. I didn't meet Devon yet, but time will tell. But yeah. But I never got a chance to meet Tyson Maddox though. He's a cool dude. And I like the fact that he's also from Louisiana. It always makes my heart happy to see a wrestler from Louisiana and make that and kind of be able to make that distinction. The thing about Ariel Van Gogh is that he also went through a lot of wrestling names, a lot of them. But before I forget, he does have a channel on YouTube. This is his channel, 259 subscribers. We really got to get those. We got to get those numbers up. It's I want to say at Ariel Van Gogh. AVG is all capitalized. This is his channel. Has a lot of music videos, which I would love to share, but I can't because I don't want to get copywritten. Another black screen. Are you kidding me? Another black screen? Okay, I am going to. All right, I am going to post up his channel on here, and I'm also going to put the channel in the description after the live is over because I don't know. I thought it went through, but I was black for a while. So was I. I still am though. This was another channel for him. This was the thing is though is that like Ariel Van Gogh has this thing where he will like change, he will like change his gimmick and change his name. So while he does have this channel, I'm gonna try putting sharing the screen again. Um, all right. So this is once again the Ariel Van Gogh channel. Ariel Van Gogh is in all caps. He's got 259 subscribers. We got to get those numbers up, y'all. We got to get those numbers up. This dude is too good for y'all to like not like to for him to not have more than 259 subscribers. His most recent video, he's very consistent. His most recent video was 3 months ago. But dude be doing work, man. Dude be doing work. So just check him out. But another thing too is once again, as I mentioned before, he actually he undergoes a lot of gimmick switches as I call them, and because his other channel was sorry, I didn't mean that. I hope that wasn't too loud, but he also had this. How long he's been wrestling for? He's been wrestling for over 12 years because this is his old channel. This is his channel before Ariel Van. He used to go by Charade. 478 subscribers. Come on, y'all. We gotta get this. We gotta get this man's right. We gotta get this man rep up. You know what I'm saying? But his Charade TV. So that's his other channel before he went by Ariel Van Gogh. Those subs are crazy low. Is indie wrestling not really big? It's not. Indie wrestling is surprisingly very, very, very small. That's kind of the whole reason why it's indie, and that's kind of the reason why I'm actually doing this to begin with because I like seeing my wrestlers. I like seeing wrestlers that I know win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm showing the channels and showing the matches and things of that nature. So like I said, but like and these are also wrestlers that I've met personally. That's wrestlers that I know that I can vouch for and show you. Oh yeah, these guys, they're on the up and up. They're good people. They're cool people. So they're okay. So with these, I tend to do 4 videos. I tend to showcase 4 wrestlers. So the first match was Teriyaki. The second match was Larry Lazard. The third match was Ariel Van Gogh. And now I'm going to show y'all the hold on, another. Hold on. Shoot, hold up, y'all. All right, so hold on, y'all. I'm trying to let me get the context. Let me go ahead and get the context in for this one, okay? Yeah, it is actually very low, and that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this is because I want people to know that like there's mainstream wrestling and then there's indie wrestling. There's 2 different universes when it comes to professional wrestling, and that's kind of what stresses me out because like there's the stuff that I just showed you. You gotta admit these dudes are good, right? They're good, and people need to see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show another wrestler, but before I do this, I want to do a little context first. There was a wrestling show in Georgia. It was called Battle Slam Wrestling. It was a combination of rap music and professional wrestling. And at some point in one of the shows, rapper Lil Scrappy had showed up, and he showcased some work that he was doing, and he ended up throwing Baron Black, who actually started Battle Slam. So here is the promo leading into that. God dog it, man. Hold on. All right, y'all. So for context, this is the first part of it. I hope that this actually went through.
Back again, Jack. You feel me? But now it's time for all the talking to be done. Time for the real men to have some fun. And as you can see, the boys accelerated with the guns. You know what I'm talking about? So tons of shit been talking. And nothing been said. You know what I'm saying? And now what's finna happen, I'm gonna come into your lane, dunk you on your head, dunk you on your neck, dunk you flat on your back. The rapper turned wrestler. You know what I'm saying? You just got dropped by Love and Hip Hop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And now you gonna get dropped again. You know what I'm saying? I told you, bro, I'm gonna hit you with that head busting. But my whole thing is to step in your lane and disrespect the shit out of you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about they gonna be scrambling with some head busting. You don't want no problem. They gonna beat up for me. But I'm gonna beat up just for you. You know what I'm saying? All you been taking is L. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sit your ass down again, give you another L, put my foot deep off of your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? And send you home to your mama. They be all in my DM. Talking about my baby. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you home to your mama, Jack. You feel me? And listen, tell her she need to pay me some motherfucking child support after I scrap bottom your ass again. Jack, holla at your boy. And remember, Atlanta mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take over Battle Slam after this. So face it.
I like how you just asked. He was a wrestler, was he? Dog. Not only was he wrestling, I was there for that. I was there for that. I was there for that show. Give me a second. Surprisingly enough,
Is the Prince of the South, the real KOA, which stands for the King of Atlanta, Merlot Ricciano. You know him as Lil Scrappy, but when he gets in the middle of a battle slam ring, this is Big Scrappy. It's one call to the finish.
Well, I got to tell you, we have been waiting for a long, long time for these two to get into the ring at Battle Slam Fight for Atlanta. Lil Scrappy tried to perform. Baron Black was upset after a match. Baron Black decided to put hands on Lil Scrappy, and Scrappy wasn't having it and hit him with a scrap bottom. And that's what brought us here. We've seen tons of promos. We've seen a lot of interviews, a lot of jaw-jacking between the two. Now it's time to get them done in the ring.
This is a surreal sight to see in the middle of a Battle Slam ring.
It really is.
Biggest, and this is crazy. This is the biggest main event that we've ever had in Battle Slam.
No doubt about it. And there's the bell. Time for all the jaw-jacking is over. It's time to see what Lil Scrappy, or should I say Big Scrappy, can do inside of a Battle Slam ring.
I want to know where Big Scrappy got a John Cena fit on such short notice.
I'm just saying, I think we can see him.
That is a championship level right there. Don't play with me.
It really, really is. And it says an awful lot about what Scrappy really desires to do in this scenario.
And we've known Scrappy has been a fan of professional wrestling for so long.
Absolutely.
We saw on his reality show with Stevie J where he stepped in there in a tag team contest. Technically, he's undefeated.
Technically, you're right. But now you take an undefeated Scrappy, and there's a collar and elbow tie up here. Scrappy backs up Baron Black. Look at the expression here.
Oh, wow. Man.
And he already leading with disrespect. This is crazy.
The 2-finger salute there. Scrappy is absolutely, but here's the thing. Baron Black has a new level of confidence. After that altercation with Scrappy a while back, Baron Black got his first win on AEW.
And let's point something out very heavily on this. Scrappy ain't like no skinny like mumble rapper.
No,
this dude
not.
put together.
He is, and he can hurt somebody.
Like you could have one of those trainers and have a hell of a career. You got both of them.
Absolutely.
And we know he knows how to throw it around because, like, we saw that rock bottom, the scrap bottom that he gave Baron Black. I know Baron, he's got a new lease on lease. Yes, he's 1 in 50, but still 1 in 50. 1 in 50 is better than 0 in 50.
Well, this is true, but you know what? Sometimes we get stuck on the 50 and not the 1. The 1 is the last thing that happened, and that has given an amazing amount of confidence to Baron Black. And now Baron Black is known for those chops, and he's about to take Big Scrappy to the woodshed.
Absolutely. Killing him with that big chop. But look at Scrappy with the reverse.
Look at that hip toss.
Oh, my God. I wasn't expecting all that.
I was not, and it was done with great aggression. And look at this, a body slam.
And I mean, he's executing properly.
He totally is, and he's talking trash in the process.
Oh, we getting Nucky Few Buck. What's going on?
And look at this. Here it is.
Count him out.
Oh, wow, what a big right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be surprised if the next in line program makes a call to Big Scrappy. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just going to tell you, Big Scrappy continues in this line of celebrities that's interested in the world of pro wrestling, and they have decided very, very seriously to pursue, and this is what he's doing. Now, I don't know if this is going to turn into a full career, but I do know he has absolutely wanted this match, and he's doing all that he can to take it out on Baron Black.
I don't know if we got the budget to be able to get Bad Bunny for Big Scrappy, but we definitely are about to make an argument tonight the way things are looking. They're brawling out in the crowd right now, and it looks like Baron's got control of Scrappy.
I'll tell you what, I would sign up to see that, but here's the thing. Baron Black would like to put a stop to that whole situation by getting a win over Big Scrappy.
Oh, this is crazy. Like, we're taking a look. We're seeing what's going on right now.
Absolutely, and again, this crowd is everybody's on their feet. It's standing room only here at the Battle Slam Arena, and now Baron Black gets in the ring to break the count. And again, I don't know that Scrappy was prepared for this.
Not Scrappy, but Baron Black is using the environment, everything around him, to go ahead and weaken Scrappy.
And again, Baron Black knows this environment incredibly well. It's an environment that serves as home for him. But Scrappy, listen, Scrappy hasn't prepared for a 20-match career. All he needs to pay attention to is this match right here.
And the thing about it is, especially when you're looking at someone like Scrappy is whatnot, he's got all the raw power, raw potential in the world. Baron knows all the tricks. This is a guy, if we were talking about traversing the street of wrestling, he knows all the side streets, the shortcuts. He can tell you where to go. He don't need GPS to get there. So if he can't get there on the expressway, he's going to find a way to get to his destination, which hopefully is victory.
Absolutely. He's finding a way, and Baron Black, look at the deliberate nature, because Baron Black does not believe that Scrappy even belongs in a pro wrestling ring.
And arguably, some people would say, yes, he doesn't belong in there. But as far as it goes with everything that's going on, it is what it is. We're still having this match right now. I would know. I had to announce it. So This is one of those cases where there's got to be a winner. Something's got to go down.
Absolutely.
And if I'm Scrappy, I'm coming through with as much raw power, just blitzing him, because how do you scout a guy who's only had one tag match?
Absolutely.
But if I'm Baron, he claims he's the head technician in charge. You got to bust out some stuff that he's not going to think to use. This is where the holds, the submissions, all that other stuff comes into play.
Count of two, our first pinfall attempt of the match as Baron Black gets a count of two. And you got to wonder, does Baron Black really want to win the match right now, or does he really want to embarrass Scrappy?
I would imagine a little bit of embarrassment, and then he gives him a very punishing loss. The kind of thing that he'll make a diss track about later. You know?
And so right here is where we're really beginning to see just, again, how the endurance of Baron Black, having had multiple wrestling matches, is paying off against Scrappy, who, again, Scrappy is a rapper. And so he's not used to this level of prolonged physical activity in a match like this.
I mean, he's really putting him through the ringer right now. He's got that clutch in, and he's sitting back, cinching on it. And like I said, Baron knows the angles. He knows what to do. He knows what to do to go ahead and do it. Like, if we were talking about a straight-up fight, Scrappy might have a chance.
I would agree. But now we're talking about technique, and we're doing this again in Baron Black's house, a pro wrestling ring.
And he's wearing out on the spine. And here's the other thing that you got to think about. In training, wrestlers train to go ahead and strengthen. Like, they put themselves through those bumps and those bruises because you're strengthening something.
Absolutely.
You're wearing out and you're punishing something so that you can prepare it for the wear and tear that you're going to put in when you get in here. Scrappy don't know about the bumps. Right. They say one bump is the equivalent of a small, short-range car crash at about 35 to 45 miles per hour.
Wow, that is expert, and I do mean expert analysis coming from Shook D, who knows better than certainly than I do, having been in a ring. But look at the comeback here from Scrappy.
I took about 6 car crashes last night.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Like I said, he's just a rapper. He ain't used to all that.
But with that said, there is a tenacity that he has had from his career on the streets, from really surviving in the music industry, that certainly gives him a level of tenacity that could be just enough to keep him in this match.
Absolutely. Them overalls are down. Man, he is eating these chops. He look like he got heartburn, so heavy.
I'll go here. You know, there are some folks in the rap game that play the role of a tough guy, but it's very clear that Scrappy is actually a tough guy. And again, that's paying off for him in being able to continue to hang right now with Baron Black.
Sing along if you know the line. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this real quick.
I was about to say,
the type loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. So at the very least, I got to give Scrappy for the fact that at least he's willing to get in here and throw hands, win or lose.
And here's the thing. I think this is what's interesting. Scrappy could have challenged him to a street fight. He could have challenged him to meet him anywhere else, but he challenged Baron Black to meet him inside of a wrestling ring. Scrappy knew that he was coming to enemy turf, dare I say, but he was willing to do it anyway because if he could beat Baron Black at Baron's own game, then Baron could have nothing to say to him.
This is true. And you know what they say, you can heal from some bumps and bruises, even scars, but embarrassment, especially in a social media age, lasts a lifetime. Do you know how viral that clip went?
It did. It totally went viral. It was being carried. World Star carried it.
And it was just a slam. And then Scrappy goes back to rapping like nothing happened as far as it goes. And Baron had to eat that. He was already taking the embarrassment of not having a win on AEW TV. Then had to carry that. You think he ain't want to beat his ass?
Do you see this block happening from Scrappy?
Oh my God.
Suplex? And he got him up and over.
And look at the strength. He didn't only just get him over. He had him for a moment.
He certainly did. He powered him over. And he did that again after enduring minutes and minutes of punishment from Baron Black.
What they call that testicular fortitude.
That is exactly what that is. And that's something that a wrestler doesn't always teach you. You got to grow up and learn that at times through life and on the streets of Scrappy.
I just find it ironic that he's wrote so many songs that I've had so many fights in high school too. And now he's in there getting it on. This is great. My childhood is on cartwheels right now.
I'm sure it is. And again, with his being the soundtrack on fights, it only makes sense that he makes music in the ring with Baron Black.
Big scrap. Woo! Oh, he snuck him.
And there's a clothesline and another clothesline.
Big Scrap working for that development deal right now. This is going down.
And another hip toss. He's fighting with what brung him. I love this.
I think we might have a new ace in the Atlanta territory if he keeps moving like this.
I know that's right. He looks like he's been in the ring his whole life.
He's wearing them out with those punches. And like I said, he turned it back into a fight. That's his wheelhouse.
Absolutely. And I love that. He's not going for moves that are outside of his wheelhouse. He's hanging with what works for him.
Looks like Baron caught him low on the duck.
And again, those are those tricks that you were talking about before about Baron Black. How Baron Black, again, knows these tricks. And again, that just preparing for a wrestling match will not teach you.
So let me tell you what happened on that. I had a chance to be able to look. He swung the line, but he also stuck his leg out wide. So when he went for the duck, he tripped himself trying to do it. It's a trap door. It's the Billy Robinson stuff. You close. If there's 3 doors, you close 2 of them and be waiting by the third one. What happened was either you got to take that clothesline or you're going to take the trip.
Absolutely.
And I'm almost wishing he took the clothesline because now he's back. He's lost all momentum.
Absolutely. And now again, we are back to that space where Baron Black is in control of this matchup. And Scrappy looks like he could be in trouble.
And he's going the distance.
But here it is. On this day. Whoa! Count of two. What an explosive spear.
This crowd has not sat down since Scrappy started turning up.
And look at this. Scrappy's got him up.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, no! A Scrappy adjustment. And a count of two.
On the edge of the seat, like, Baron is in trouble. I cannot believe this. Baron is in trouble right now.
He is in big, big trouble. We've seen two big moves, a big spear and the Scrappy adjustment coming from Big Scrappy. What does he have left in the tank?
And so far, this main event has been Money in the Bank, no briefcase required.
You got that right. And it looks like he's a head buster for sure. Now, what's he going to do? Look at
the scrap KO! He called it a scrap KO!
Count of two. He said he was going to deliver a scrap KO tonight, and he's a man of his word.
This man is literally unloading the clip right now. I don't even know. I don't even know how to feel about all this. This is just wild.
This is incredible to witness again. The really single view of Big Scrappy, and these people are 100% behind him. He is pulling out all of the guns, all of the bullets in the chamber. But what does he have left? Is it the scrap bottom? It's what got us here. But Black has that move scouted.
Baron stopping all that. What's he got? He's going for the crossface.
Oh no, a submission move. Will Scrap tap out?
And this is what I'm saying. That's in Baron's wheelhouse. You put him in that submission. What does he know about being able to reverse that?
Absolutely nothing.
Aside from raw power, that's the only way that he's getting out of that. And like, we're going to see if Scrappy really wants this right now.
That's the real question. And now, again, look at there's a smile on the face of Baron Black because he knows Baron is in his house. But can Scrappy make him the ropes? It's that raw power you were talking about.
I don't think Scrappy is.
He made it to the ropes. He put his power there.
So the issue that I have with the crossface, Baron could easily ended this if he leaned back like I know he leans back. He wouldn't have had Jay Lethal in that crossface like that. He's leaning in like that. If he had put the lean and really came with it, but he's toying with Scrappy even when he was in peril just a moment ago.
Well, is he toying with him or is he taking him lightly? Did he feel like he didn't need the amount of pressure that he would have put on a Jay Lethal, but that he just needed just a small amount of pressure for Scrappy?
Either option was a bad choice. You put everybody in the submission the same way, which is for the kill.
Oh, look at this. Is this going to be a scrap bottom from Baron Black?
Okay, Scrappy with those big medium.
Scrap bottom! The scrap bottom! The scrap bottom! No!
Oh, edge of the seat.
I thought that was going to do it.
Oh, God.
Baron Black has endured the scrap KO. He's endured the Scrappy adjustment. He's endured a massive spear. And now he has endured scrap bottom. What is left in the arsenal of Big Scrappy?
The only thing he hasn't thrown out is the scrap stunner. He did mention that.
He did mention that. But does he even have enough strength to do that?
He is pulling himself up as best as he can. We were about to see what's going on here.
You know, he's digging deep into the tank. He's digging deep into his arsenal. And now he's trying to see, does he have anything left? Meanwhile, Baron is in trouble.
I don't think Baron was expecting to be here, man.
No, I figured he would have had this matchup done earlier.
Scrappy back in a bad way right now.
Baron Black is now trying to figure out, as a 14-year veteran, do I want to get beat by a rapper?
Well, nobody wants to get beat by a rapper if they can help it, but, you know, unless it's like in Def Jam Fight for New York. I love that game.
But I love it too.
But in real life, nah, we don't want that. We don't want that.
But look at this.
Telling me gonna learn. Ducks the back fist.
Again, a second scrap bottom. And he got him! Big Scrappy. The world was paying attention to see if Scrappy could outlast Baron Black. What would Scrappy do? And Scrappy showed it not one, but two scrap bottoms to get the victory and to vanquish Baron Black. What an absolute moment here at Battle Slam. And what you said, and I agree, the biggest main event in Battle Slam history. Big Scrappy pulls off a massive victory.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. And this kind of loss completely erases the joy that he was having of being able to pull a victory on AEW TV in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And
Nobody's going to talk about that.
And Baron is walking out in the darkness as Big Scrappy holds.
Alrighty, so as I said before, a lot of the wrestlers that I actually did get a chance to meet was through Battle Slam, and that was Battle Slam. I managed to go to, I went to like the first 4 shows of that company, before I left for Texas, and while I was over there, got a chance to meet up with the folks. They're really cool people. They're really cool people, really nice folks. And the thing about Battle Slam that I really enjoyed was that it was within driving distance of where I lived at the time. It wasn't like it's hard to explain, but stuff was like really far back then. So for Battle Slam to literally kind of like be in the same city, like kind of this like literally like right down the street, I thought it was I always thought it was kind of dope that I had a venue literally I could like probably walk to if I wanted to, and but it was dope. Got a chance to go there. I actually saw that match in person. You won't see me in the crowd, but like because it was dark, but I was there. I want to say me, Jovi, and my roommate Eugene, we all kind of went. How's the chick who's taking pics in the ring when the match ended rocking a flip phone in 2022? That was a flip phone? I don't know. I do know that like some of those ladies that you saw in the audience, those were like his family members, and I'm thinking that one of them was his mom. But in any case, like I said, obviously it was a good match. It was a good show. Got a chance to see Lil Scrappy wrestle, but that match was to showcase Baron Black because I got a chance to meet him, and Baron Black is a scary dude. He's an intimidating man. Because I heard stories about his chops. Thankfully, I never took any, but I wouldn't want to because I saw that man that man leaves marks. And I remember somebody saying once that he chopped somebody so hard that the chest bled. And if you're like in wrestling, anybody who can make your chest bleed from chops, that's a certified tough person. So that means that they're willing. Because what a lot of people don't know about chops is that chops also hurt your hand. Like when you give somebody a chop, you know what I'm saying? When you give somebody a chop, you just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're putting, it's like you got it's out of the fingers or the palm, something. But it's like if you chop somebody hard enough, it's going to hurt your hand when you do it. But so it's like if you can chop somebody enough to make your chest bleed, that means that you're willing to look past the sting of chopping somebody. It's just so it's like being able so like seeing Baron Black. And no, so like I said, meeting Baron Black in person, he's actually a cool dude, but he's also like very intimidated because of how genuinely tough he is. And in the video that I showed about Charade, who is Ariel Van Gogh now, doing a double backflip and hurting his neck, that was Baron Black that he actually did it to. So that was kind of like the whole concept there with that. But yeah, like I said, I really appreciate you guys for like letting me grace y'all computer screens with this what's wrong I'm looking for. I really appreciate you guys like letting me grace your computer screens and showing y'all some wrestlers that I met personally and things like that. So the wrestlers in this video included Teriyaki because he got the sauce. Oh god, I'm already losing. Larry Lazard and Trevor Ion, by the way. Definitely want you guys to like check them out. And obviously, Ariel Van Gogh. And also Tyson Maddox and TNT. If you actually saw my last video, you know that I met TNT. And in the last one was Baron Black versus Lil Scrappy at Battle Slam, which is, by the way, not just to check out the wrestlers, but also check out the wrestling companies that they were in during those matches. Because a lot of times, what a lot of people tend to forget is that wrestling is more than just the wrestlers and the wrestling matches. A lot of times, those companies, and Scrappy of all people, which oddly enough, I didn't get a chance to meet Lil Scrappy after the show. I want to say, which is weird because I think he lives in Atlanta, so he shouldn't have been in that big of a rush to leave. But like after the show was over, like he did a little bit of a photo op. He either left immediately or he did a couple of photo ops before he left, and I just didn't catch him because like I said, Scrappy is still Atlanta. Scrappy is still as Scrappy. He is still Atlanta, so a lot of people were just happy to see him. So obviously, I got lost in the shuffle. I'm assuming, but I also think that he didn't stay long because I think he left like immediately after that. So yeah, didn't get a chance to really meet him. But like I said, met Baron Black, and like it's Battle Slam, so I met everybody else who was wrestling on that show, including JDX, Myron Reed, Max Caster, Hyena Hera, who I should have. I need to show Hyena Hera's matches up here. I need to remember to do that. But yeah, like that was like a lot of wrestlers that I met in Georgia, I met through that company or through training, or like while I was like training over there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really appreciate y'all for sticking around. Thanks again for supporting the channel. And like I say, be sure to check out your local company. Sure, like if you just happen to live next to a venue or just happen to have a local wrestling company, check it out. You don't know who's going to become a star or who's going to become like the next big person. Like a lot of wrestlers that I showed y'all today was from a company called WWA4, which is in Georgia. Guess who is currently in WWE? Who guess who are some wrestlers who are currently in WWE from WWA4? I'll go down the list for you. AR Fox. Um, sorry, y'all. Uh, Apollo Cruz before he graduated college. And also Austin Theory. So when y'all get the chance, I'm telling y'all, check out these companies, check out these people, check out these things. Don't forget to look for the look, like look deep within the crevices, because you never know what you can find in professional wrestling. But that's it. I've been yapping for too long. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. Catch me on my other channel. I'm going live a little bit later. So all right, I'm out. Love and peace again.